I am certain that scarcely anyone in New York knows what is going on in Harlem. I am almost certain that no one in Chicago knows what is going on the South Side. What they do not know, what Americans do not know, white Americans do not know, is what it feels like to be a Negro boy of 15 or 16 or 12 or 10, born in the richest and freest country in the world, where you cannot get a cup of coffee and where you know, no matter what you do, no matter how you play it, between you and the world, between you and everything you think you want, there is this enormous barrier imposed by the most unreal of attributes, the color of one's skin. A Negro can learn to live with the fact he has kinky hair and dark skin. That's not the problem. The problem is that white people can't live with that. And what is involved here is not the fact of the kinky hair or the dark skin, but what white Americans take this to be. And furthermore, what white Americans do to these people who have the kinky hair, the dark skin. The fact that Negroes are in the ghetto or the Negroes are oppressed is not so terrifying as is the fact the white Americans who do this every day don't want to know they're doing it. Segregation means that you can penalize a man for being born black, and then you can pretend you did not do it because you built the ball so high that you never see the life he lives. And when he tries to report it to you, you think that he is making it up. And segregation also means this, that if you've done this to me or to my children, you've done something much worse to you. I will tell you this. There are some things I would rather die than do. And one of them is, if I were a father and I had a 4-year-old child, I do not know how I could ever arrange myself to throw stones at other children, to spit on them, to victimize them for something they did not do. Now, when you have created a republic which has as many people in it as we do have who are able to do this, it is far beyond the Negro problem. It is something to do with what you think life is, what you think human experience is all about. And in a way, I think the Negro has functioned in this country for a long, long time as the wall between white Americans and tragedy, white Americans and sex, white Americans and suffering, white Americans and death. And all the things of which the Negro is accused in the minds and hearts of most white Americans are the things that most white Americans are afraid to deal with in themselves. This is a very sinister matter for a country at this stage in the world's history. It's a very sinister matter for the world.